A comprehensive study on stream data management. Abstract, the review of sizable data-oriented stream data mining has simply started. Listed below, our group will undoubtedly give the growth development along with a craze about the basic stream data mining which coincides for comprehensive files, stream data mining based upon grammatical qualities as well as likewise company features, and more. Intending for consumer information flow evaluation, a customer data classification version based upon incorporated finding out construction is planned in the file 6. This model can still meet the needs of write records classification as well as likewise convincing improve in the rugged data environment through altering the normal incorporated design. Index terms, data mining, big data. Big data oriented stream data mining research progress. Stream data mining based on classification. 1. Data stream classification based on the integrated learning. The semi-supervised recognizing strategy is used in the document to reduce the effect of measurements on classifiers through administering low-dimensional subspace using on the high-dimensional record streams. A classifier for every as well as every a selection of files stream is developed. These private classifiers are generated capitalizing on the consisted of looking for, thinking, felt to build a showcased multi-data stream difference style. A semi-supervised set procedure for expedition reports flows seams in details for data flows are divided straight right into data components to take care of the unrestricted measurements. A collection classification principle E is educated with existing classified information parts and additionally, option constraint is made with making use of E for finding out unusual instruction courses. New named reports parts are utilized to upgrade E while unlabeled ones are made the most of to generate certainly not being viewed designs. Lessons are expected through a semi-supervised design ex-spouse enthusiast which consists of E as well as additionally without instructions varieties in a maximization setup style FAD. Consequently, the far better capability could be accomplished through making use of the restraints coming from not being checked out variations along with minimal identified instances. A featured style is motivated in paper 5 to explore the classification and also likewise projection of extensive reports circulates. The encouraged type handles to make use of the information follow along with the staff in addition to the category missing tags for standard. The results of personal classifiers are recapped to obtain the greatest group results by transforming the body weight of various classifiers. 2. Information circulation classification based upon bit-by-bit understanding. The routine searching for vector quantization, LVQ, formula is boosted through utilizing the little searching for a method. Together with the tiny searching for function, not just the determined understanding in the normal formula, LVQ, is inhibited the strengthened treatment, brand new know-how is additionally understood. It dramatically improves the consistency of the version type. The Reoccurring tree protocol which utilizes details get as a choice procedure of the component is highly recommended. It requires merely a specific significant quantity of examples to carry out top quality fracture at a nodule. A ton of splits is identified along with the Reoccurring restriction equation. To increase the swift investment of the method integrity, it is merely required to need to linearly enhance the number of example details, as well as likewise the samples are going to simply be scanned for as soon as for the process. The very small property of Reoccurring tree might simultaneously categorize the records when creating classifiers. Along with the appearance of relevant information flows alongside the creating growth of Reoccurring tree, its very own exploration results are finding yourself being in fact incorporated precisely. The step-by-step knowing technique is utilized to enhance the aid slant producer version, which may simply please the distinction necessities of a sizable amount of net video recordings. 3. Data stream category based upon the principle of drift clinical diagnosis. Concentrating on the suggestion principle problems of information circulations, a tactic based upon EWMA is designed in documentations 1 through making the most of suggestions of the identical personal computer and also enriching concept monitoring volumes on each computer device blemish. This concept can view on the precision of the records flow distinction variety as well as also specify the tip format together with the dead of stability. Afterwards, the style is a lot more transformed. Several classifiers are all at once tracked to lessen the monitoring amounts. In the paper 2, the coasting property window contemporary technology exists. En route of the mining efficiency improvement by BFDT, the actions to the highly effective trend of details is a lot more strengthened. If there are suggestion drifts, a various symbolic alongside a whole lot greater details increase will surely seem like effectively as create some previous nodules that say goodbye to follow the hoofing constraints. Then, the transforming below vegetation alongside significantly better split connects as beginning blemishes start to boost. The new expanding subtree is probably to modify the aged listed here tree when its reliability outmatches that of the aged subtree. The precision of the formula has been considerably improved. This style has fixed the guideline style to a particular degree as well as additionally enhanced the flexibility of the protocol for info flows. In the file 3, the concept design abnormality is taken as the intended in addition to determined, as well as adding a new idea advance approach, which capitalizes on focus analysis for the all brand new information in addition to the initial records to figure out whether the principal concept happens, is produced based upon the clustering formula. This method is proposed to examine distinct idea layout kinds as well as also design breakthrough treatments of idea style along with targeted features. 4. Rundown. Presently, the analysis service circulation applicable details distinction exploration of huge data is comprised of a bunch of parts, as an example, taking advantage of escalating group managing, laterally handling, and also, small recognizing tactics to address the instant category complications, making use of the packed learning category procedure to take care of the record's concern of massiveness, and also gaining from the tip concept invention difference procedure for dynamic correction. Problems. With the development of the web present-day technology, the relevant evaluation research study path of difference expedition will most definitely be the exploration combined alongside the variety of methods as well as likewise multi-source variation of physical bodies along with also based upon the multi-source in addition to multi-mode body systems of circulation details. Concentration stream data mining. The difficult process which implies for much higher dimensional concentration stress is created in file for its dynamic selection partners the sizes of the smallest build-up quantity with the selection, which completes a subspace concentration formula. In this particular formula, the famous details get far more worn away besides deterioration elements as opportunity occurs. When there are harsh sets, those earliest loads are going to be wiped out. It is really, one type of tiny protocol together with exceptional instantaneity. The matching report circulation focus approaches are reviewed in info for when info flows arrive synchronically, the swift body weight drifting residence home window is utilized to secure record circulations, the relationship of flow appropriate details is taken as the interesting feature, the k-means concentration is implemented in the interval and also additionally the distinct Fourier enrich is recognized along with little techniques. It is also achievable to hook up the distributed computer setting file streams, which reveals summing up far particulars with prone concentration as well as obtaining relevant emphasis outcomes using increasing the coefficients. A matching relevant info flow clustering operation based upon the wavelet suggestion is encouraged in paperwork 5. This method takes the information flow on its personal as the focus thing together with takes advantage of the Haar wavelet dissolution technique incorporated along with the attributes of wavelet deterioration to press information flows, together with construct a fairly bit of idea compared with the untaught record stream scale. Afterwards, this framework is utilized for keeping vital particulars stream info. The DWT class structure is used to dynamically keep the platform of each details flow. Inevitably, the stretch of details flow processing circulates is shifted out with these types along with the normal k-means concentration is utilized to team these constructs. In Documents 6, the attention protocol U micro-conforming probabilistic data flows is proposed. To begin with, the designs of erratic data flows are referred to as mistake designs, i.e. each document a point of not sure data flows is linked with an equivalent oversight subject to approximate distribution. After that, the clustering quality concept is included. Compose the mistake concentration feature structure, which finds out the rundown of not clear elements of record streams. The micro formula is comprised of two stages: on the internet maintenance of many sets in addition to offline production of concentration results. Within this particular algorithm, the expected similarity in between the computing aspects and also the micro lot center is utilized to identify which collect the erratic information required to be dispersed to. Also, the dependent on the span of this particular set is determined for additional verification of the files accepted to this small collection. The awaited period and also expected span concern rational understanding. If you would like to illustrate the strong development of information flows, the algorithm has determined the body weight for every info variable, indicating the impact of different info on creating sets. This approach may be only made use of to restrict particular uncertain records concepts. In the file 7, the algorithm DBDDSC, density-based distribute info flow attention, was proposed. The protocol included two periods. First of all, it revealed the principle of circular point, which is based upon the representative points in addition to creating the repetitive formula to find out the thickness connected circular points, at that point produced the nearby layout at the far-off internet site. Likewise, it created the formula to create worldwide lots through blending the nearby designs at the coordinator internet website. The DBDDSC protocol could find out bunches together with different styles under the circulated files flow environment, keep free from often documents sending by using the test update algorithm in addition to lower the records gearbox. In recent times, the stream documents focused development has achieved superb advancement. Having said that, relying upon the higher cognitive and also unclear characteristics of considerable data mining in operation areas, records business tend to show greater sizes, while the conventional clustering strategies usually utilize span to review the resemblance among files factors and also execute attention, failing to accomplish distinction with the proximity method in the high-dimensional room. To take care of these issues, a selection of intellectuals have advised several countermeasures, like concentration techniques for doubtful records, probabilistic info, as well as likewise matching documents flow concentration methods based on the wavelet conclusion, setting examples for concentration exploration investigation. Stream data mining based on regular traits. 1. Exploration operations are based upon the recurring item of package quantity. In Record 8, to handle significant gliding windows of data flows, the property window is arranged right into a pack of blocks, and also, one block of data is improved each time to strengthen performance. What is even more, the frequent design levels saved by using the trend plant PT, which is based upon the concept of FP tree, consequently verifying the repeating pattern relying on the profile of conditions. Proper identifying outcomes may conveniently furthermore be secured. In Documentation 9, the concern of finding frequent item sets from unpredictable data streams is highly recommended. An algorithm is advised concerning UDSFIM and also a plant design UDS tree. First of all, UDSFIM keeps likelihood market values of each transaction to a collection. Second of all, presses each transaction to a UDS tree likewise as an FP tree, so it is as little as an FP tree, as well as additionally protects the index of likelihood values of each purchase in the variety to the matching rear nodules. Last but not least, it mines persisting item sets coming from the UDS tree without the included check of deals. What is recommended in the document 2 is the protocol second that mines the constant closed thing sets of information streams in moving house windows. Within this protocol, the plant is taken advantage of as a review reports construct for information squeezing, dynamically. Maintaining the boundary area in between reoccurring sealed sets and periodically finalized upsets. When a brand new file's celebration can be found in, the equivalent nodule kind is determined through inspecting reoccurring closed collections conserved in dining tables and additionally associated nodules in the tree. As much relevant information irrelative to the existing regular closed sets are saved in interior remembrance when exploration, the thought's usage is big. In Paperwork 1, it is proposed to unearth steadily closed design sets in information flows based upon coasting home windows. The plant is used as the saving style to preserve the constant closed-up assortments within the sliding property windows. It possesses a blast and also space performance for heavy records collections. The circulated incremental protocol of constant thing sets is advised in File 2. It can easily discover the optimal persisting thing prepared alongside the step-by-step approach in dynamic records and likewise study frequent product established mining in a spread environment. The community max consistent point assortments of dispersed nodes are changed to obtain the superset of all maximum routine product assortments. Supersets are traded among all blemishes to obtain the neighborhood matter. The exact best routine product placed for all is gotten with trimming down procedure. 2. Time-related continuous thing strategies. In the Record 3, incorporated along with the conveniences of the gliding window, the inclination home window is provided in the FP stream formula to preserve the support of each recurring thing set. To spare area, the amount of period has malfunctioned into different possibility granularity in the tilde property window. The closer the period is actually to today possibility aspect, the smaller sized, its own, granularity it obtains, is actually. By doing this, the area price lowers while complying with the time-related problems arising from buyers. In Paper 4, it is recommended to maintain the constant concept together with the tilde option residence window technology, which, to a particular level, dealt with the concern of the instantaneity of record streams. First off, a regular setting plant is established to conserve approach information of data flows. After that, a tilde opportunity home window table is provided for each procedure. Making use of the constant technique plant to maintain as well as boost the hit data streams can obtain comparative exploration for reoccurring procedures mindful opportunity. The tilde option home window may preserve frequent settings in various chance granularity, and additionally, it has accomplished excellent results. 3. Relative method for reoccurring item exploration. In Documentation 5, the predicted mining of uncertain regular things is achieved through computing expected repeating things. It is illustrated that the not clear steady things of the sensing unit stream record state all viable globe situation creates as the situation space. The anticipated item is figured out depending onto the possibility of the instances space, the assortment of the appeal of the persisting product in the event specified, as well as the anticipated limit. A technique alongside straight problem is supplied to deal with the troubly the expected calculating complexity is dramatic. In Paper 6, the possibility limit constant item questions protocol based upon the gliding house window is recommended for not sure data flows. Originally, the tiny search algorithm BSUFI is suggested to prevent double checking. Then, the pruning method is suggested which is based upon Poisson distribution to effectively remove a lot of points that are not necessary to work out. Inevitably, the CP list records construct is proposed to squeeze the candidate specifies among different home windows for minimizing storing room. To enhance the mining efficiency of steady settings in unpredictable info collections, a comparative exploration tactic which aims at the problem of large estimation when generating subtables is planned in Documents 7. The exploration efficiency of the whole protocol is strengthened at the expense of dropping a portion of reoccurring item sets. 4. Run through. The recurring thing exploration based upon the number of transactions or perhaps time association invests exceptional attention to the normal point exploration worry about the deal or maybe opportunity as the basic unit. It is commonly challenging to satisfy the higher performance demand of large stream data mining. The research study on the comparison strategy for regular thing mining of enormous data on the net may enhance the efficiency of consistent product exploration of strong data streams, yet the cost is dropping a tiny part of frequent item collections. The review treatment for exactly just how to enrich the mining efficiency on the home of guaranteeing the routine of routine item exploration and also enabling the loss of a tiny part of constant thing sets is pending as well as requires a refresher course. Streamed data management. A lot of the info flow analysis concentrates on growing expecting variations that handle a streamlined disorder, through which information is pre-processed, Absolutely, in addition to additionally immediately utilized complementary. Regardless, helpful answer apps depend most certainly on the positioning of the used devices, knowing formulas along with both your service objectives, as well as the offered information. This field reviews generally omitted challenges, contacted streaming details. Streamed pre-processing. Records pre-processing is a substantial bin available in all real-life files therapies. Thinking of that information comes from complex setups, may be loud, unneeded, possess outliers, along with also losing on market values. Numerous standard procedure for pre-processing offline pertinent info is offered in addition to effectively produced. Regardless, the info flow atmosphere introduces new challenges that have not acquired ample inspection enthusiasm. However, while in traditional offline evaluation appropriate information pre-processing is a once-off treatment, normally carried out by details professional before choices in the streaming case manual processing is, in fact, unrealistic, as brand new reports regularly acquire provided here. Streaming info demands fully automated pre-processing methods that might strengthen the criteria as well as additional function autonomously. Also, pre-processing formats require to be trained to improve on their own promptly, along with enhancing information, in a similar technique as expecting designs for streaming particulars perform. Along with that, all updates of pre-processing techniques must become harmonized alongside the succeeding anticipating principles. Commonly after an upgrade in pre-processing, the report's personification might alter alongside, therefore, the in the past utilized predictive style could spoil. Except for some researches, generally focusing on function growth over detail streams, no systematic method for detail circulation pre-processing is currently standing by. As an illustratory instance of challenges attached to relevant details pre-processing, consider predicting traffic congestion based upon mobile phone grabbing documents. People taking advantage of navigating agencies on cell phone might effortlessly identify to send out anonymized relevant information to the company. The provider, featuring Google.com, Yandex, or even Nokia, supplies studies along with projections for traffic congestion based upon these data. In the beginning, the info of each person is mapped to the street device, the price of each individual on each street sector of the getaway is identified, reports arising from several people are collected, along with inevitably, the existing speed of the website visitor traffic is forecasted. There are a ton of records pre-processing challenges connected with this job. Initially, the noisiness of GPS reports may differ on location in addition to a lot of the telecommunication system. There might be outliers, for instance, if an individual came by the center of a part to expect a visitor or maybe an automobile broker. The amount of passerby making use of smartphone navigating might contrast, in addition to furthermore require pliable case broad selection. Additionally, road networks could affect with possibility, switching on corrections in usual costs, in the volume of cars, and also motor vehicles and also automobile designs, e.g. gigantic cars may be prohibited. New premium training programs area. All these issues require to have automated pre-processing activities just before providing one of the most latest files to the predictive types. The problem of pre-processing for relevant information flows is assessing due to the tough high qualities of the records, frequently turning up. Alongside advancing, a professional might not know without a doubt what sort of data to count on eventually, in addition to can comfortably definitely certainly not deterministically recount achievable tasks. Consequently, most certainly not merely styles, nevertheless furthermore the procedure on its own needs to require to find to be completely automated. This investigation concern may be moved toward originating from several sceneries. One strategy is actually to look at existing foreseeing layouts for information streams, as well as additionally try to combine every one of each one of all of them alongside selected records pre-processing strategies, e.g. function array, outlier relevance alongside removal. However, one more strategy is really to very carefully pinpoint the existing offline records pre-processing strategies, Look for and using in between those approaches as well as concern atmospheres in records flows, and also degree pre-processing tactics for relevant information flows in such a way as typical anticipating styles have been broadened for data stream environments. In either disorder, building details methods as well as furthermore a method for pre-processing of information flows will connect an important gap in the trustworthy attributes of records circulation exploration. Timing and availability of information. Most of the procedures established for cultivating document streams produce simplifying assumptions on the time as well as the routine of info. Especially, they attempt that relevant information is comprehensive, promptly readily on call, as well as obtained passively and also absolutely free. These rough guess often carry out surely not always keep. In real-world methods, e.g., certain monitoring, automated site, or maybe marketing and advertising. This sector is committed to the discussion of these expectations as well as the challenges stemming from their absence. For numerous of these challenges, corresponding conditions in offline, static data mining have presently been managed in structures. Our company are heading to without delay discuss where an applying of such prominent feedback to the online, advancing flow setup is effortlessly possible, for example by utilizing windowing procedures. Nevertheless, our organization will most definitely concentrate on problems for which no such common administering exists in addition to which are consequently free challenges in stream exploration. Dealing with unfinished information. The performance of details dares that real market values of all variables, that is of functionalities as well as the intended at, are exposed undoubtedly to the exploration formula. The problem of losing out on worths, which represents the incompleteness of features, has been spoken about often for the offline, repaired setups. Regardless, simply a handful of works handle details flows, along with specifically constructing record circulations. Consequently, several readily available challenges continue to be, merely precisely how to look after the issue that the regularity wherein missing out on market price take place is, in fact, unexpected, yet typically determines the superior of imputations. Merely how to, right away, decide on the absolute most outstanding imputation procedure. Accurately exactly how to proceed in the give and take in between expense as well as likewise statistical security. Nonetheless, however, another problem is that of overlooking worths of the prepared variable. It has been looked into extensively in the corrected generate as semi-supervised finding. A demand for delivering SSL methods to circulations is the availability of a lowest of some grouped info originating from among the greatest found circulation. While first makes an effort to this concern have been established, e.g. the on-the-net manifold regularization approach, as well as additionally the ensembles-based technique, repairs in cost and additionally the agreement of functionality service guarantees, maintain readily available challenges. A diplomatic immunity of not enough appropriate information is censored records in activity past times research. Conclusion. Explores the flow data mining of non-relational relevant information, like complex type, semi-structured, as well as cluttered big data, are also exceptionally restricted. Consequently, it is necessary to systematically perform detailed data mining research on stream information functions as well as likewise company characteristics in regards to concurrent handling type modern-day technology of higher frequent stream data mining procedures and technologies, your business areas of stream data mining, as well as additionally various other aspects. It is also needed to go over the mining trend, mining techniques, and also exploration innovations of flow documents along with qualities of big data.